Yo, what's up, Team Handsome Guy? It's your boy Ryan again, back with another YouTube video, and today, like the title says, is actually another Dapper at a discount. And this isn't actually an outfit video, as you can see in the title. This is about a specific pair of boots, and it's not all the time that I come across an item and I'm like, I can't wait to make a video about this. I can't wait to tell everybody about this deal. This is amazing. So, with that said, the JCPenney Stafford wingtip boot, which you'll see that you saw in the title, is by far right now my favorite boot because it's cheap as hell and it's good quality. Now, this boot you can be had for less than $50 on jcpenney's.com. You can get it in store. It is a huge deal. It normally retails, they say, for $129, I believe, but they always have it on sale for like 50 to 60% off, which puts it at somewhere always at like $59. And then JCPenney's always has coupons and codes. All you gotta do is go to Google and type in JCPenney code 2016 and Retail Me Not usually pops up and it will show you a new code. Type that in, you can usually get 15 to 20% more off, which brings the JCPenney Stafford Deacon boot down to less than $50. Amazing deal. Now, that's the price of it. Let me tell you about what makes this a really good boot for the money. Now, first off, this is not a Goodyear welted boot. As you can see here, what that means is it's not sewn together. It's just probably glued and pressed and stitched, whatever, but you can't recraft these. So this isn't like an investment boot. This is not one that's gonna last you like 5 to 10 years. But if you heavily wear these, you will get a solid 2. I mean, I was reading comments online, people have been wearing these for like 3 years and they still love them. So they've made a few updates in the last year or so that made it much better. Number one being they made the sole much slimmer. So this used to be a little thicker sole, a little more chunky. It wasn't as sleek. It wasn't as much of a dress boot. They also changed the leather. This thing is so soft. I literally bought them and I have not taken them off for the last like 2 weeks. It's like a really soft leather. They did not require any break-in period. They just literally like they felt comfortable. I've worn them with socks. I've worn them without socks. It really doesn't matter. They just fit comfortably, and they got a little bit of a foam bottom, but they're comfortable. They work well. Another thing they do, they have the waxed laces, which are a cool little feature that make them a little more streamlined and dressy. It's a very streamlined looking boot, so it's good to be worn with suits. It can be worn with jeans, chinos. Just a really versatile piece. And the last thing that they did was they put in these little cool eyelets or grommets, but that just really kind of finished it off. And the old style ones that, as I was reading online, did not have those. But all in all, for less than $50 for the most part, you can get these. They have them in black. I would say don't necessarily go for the black. I mean, you can if you want, but the black is kind of a, it looks a little too shiny. It's not as rugged. There's no variances in leather. The reason the brown looks good is because you can see the variances in the leather, and it gives it a more elegant, more like kind of a richer appeal. That's why I like it. The black just kind of looks a little too plasticky. That finish may come off though with some like a month or two of wear, and they may turn into being really awesome looking boots. But just know that going in. Now, that's not the only boot they have. JCPenney's also has what they call the Gunner cap toe. Both of those are awesome as well. Same leather, same styling. They just don't have the broguing or the wingtip detailing. And I personally have a pair of cap toes from Thursday Boots that were an investment boot. They were like $220. Those are my cap toes. So I don't see a need to buy another $50 pair of cap toes. So, with that said, I have no idea why somebody's ringing the doorbell at my studio right now. I just wanted to make this video so you guys can check that out. The link to grab these is below. The codes change all the time, so you're gonna have to Google and find Retail Me Not for JCPenney codes, or just make sure you vocally ask in the store if you wanna check these out. Also, I did size down a ½ inch. These are a size 9.5. I normally wear a 10, so just know that going in, and hopefully that works for you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is another Dapper at a discount, the JCPenney Stafford Deacon boot review. Talk to you guys later. Peace.